What's happening, my friends? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about Mike Perry versus Jake Paul, July 20th. Mike Perry is apparently replacing Mike Tyson in the boxing match against Jake Paul. This is an interesting turn of events. I think Mike Perry's a better opponent. Even though I love Mike Tyson and I do think it would have been competitive, I've wanted to see Mike Perry versus Jake Paul for a bit now. Seems like it's going down. Let's talk about it. All right, so Mike Tyson had some type of medical emergency on an airplane. From what I read, it was an ulcer, gave him nausea, made him sick. He's overall healthy, but the boxing match with Jake Paul got postponed to November. I'm guessing Jake Paul, putting the work in, being trained, didn't want to wait that long to box. Mike Perry's been campaigning for this boxing match. Jake Paul looks like he obliged him. And I like the opponent better, man. These guys are closer in age by far. Mike Perry's going to be the smaller man. Jake Paul was bulking up to fight at heavyweight against Tyson. But Mike Perry's a tank, man. That dude is made out of iron. As far as like the boxing match, I think the explosiveness and the speed goes to Jake Paul. This is going to sound crazy to some people, but I think the more refined boxing technique is going to go to Jake Paul. He actually has a really good jab. He has a great right hand. He does set things up. Every time you see him out there, he's improving. I don't think he should be underestimated or taken lightly at all. He's a big kid, and if he lands on you, you are going to sleep. That's including Mike Perry. Mike Perry's only a man. He's human. You can only take so many shots. You can only take so much force on the chin before you go to sleep. With that being said, Mike Perry takes quite a bit of force on his chin. I think you have to hit this guy with a baseball bat multiple times to put him out. So he's going to be problematic for Jake Paul. I think right now, thinking about it, I would lean towards Mike Perry winning, only because Mike Perry is overall more battle tested. He's more of a dog to me. Absolute savage. We haven't really seen that from Jake Paul. We've seen toughness and grit, but not to the level of Mike Perry. So even with some of the pure refined boxing skill going to Jake Paul, because let's be honest, Mike Perry does have boxing skill, but he's more of like a savage brawler. Goes in there, throws hands, not afraid to get hit, takes one to give one, but he's effective, and effective is what counts. I could see Mike Perry walking down Jake Paul. If he corners him, gets him against the corner of that ring, that's going to be bad for Jake Paul. Mike Perry will work you over, work on you, exhaust you with the forward pressure. You're not going to be able to put him out easily, and he has power himself. I don't think this is a gimme fight for Jake Paul in this boxing arena. Like I said, right now, I'm leaning towards Mike Perry. I think the pressure is going to be too much. I think over time, he will wear Jake Paul out. Jake Paul has displayed a little bit of chink in the armor with cardio, and then like with the added weight, trying to fight Mike Tyson, maybe coming back down. That's not going to be good for your cardio. Same could be said for Mike Perry moving up a little bit. I'm sure he's going to kind of add the pounds. But Mike Perry has great cardio and stamina. I don't really see it being an issue. Plus, his heart gets him through things. He could be gassed out, and that guy's heart will push him through. Perry's susceptible to being hit. He's okay with being hit. He has to watch that because, again, he's just a man. If Jake Paul lands clean, I mean, that kid could crack. He could really hurt Mike Perry. But then again, has Jake Paul fought anybody with the chin and toughness of Mike Perry? Maybe he'll just eat those punches and walk right through them. I think Jake Paul's jab will play a factor if he's smart. He should fight like that. Circle, jab Mike Perry, land power shots when able, and think of the fight going long distance. Because trying to knock Mike Perry out might be a mistake. Mike Perry should pressure Jake Paul from the start of that boxing match. Just be on him, have him walking backwards. Try to cut him off, get him against the corner of the ring, do as much damage as possible, and just work him over until he folds. It's going to be interesting. I might do a different video later, more of a traditional breakdown. But guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this boxing match? What do you think about the replacement of Mike Perry? I'm happy for him. He's going to get that bag. Definitely deserves it. Who do you think wins? Thanks for watching or listening. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, my friends.